Hey. Let's see here. Get set up. Hi, good morning, Kim. Hi, Brandy. Hello, Melissa. Uh-oh. I've got my... Oh, my gosh. Okay. My computer was on and I heard my voice back there. Needed to turn it off. How is everybody this morning? Good morning, Sue. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Julie. So happy to see everyone today. You guys got your coffee, water, other drink of choice? What's everyone drinking this morning? Lazy? I feel you. I was lazy this morning for about an hour and a half after Adeline left for the bus. Hi, Jessica. Sunny and cool weather. I don't know I think it's sunny here. I think, maybe. I didn't even bother to look. I know it's supposed to be warmer, which is great. I just wish it would get warm, like 70s. That would be nice. Guess we'll have to wait for a little bit longer. Coke Zero after the protein shake breakfast. Oh, okay. It's a hot tea and Diet Coke double fist day? Wait, hot tea and Diet Coke together? I'm not laughing, but I'm wondering, is it together? Or are you drinking one and then the other? Maybe that's it. Hot tea. Coffee. Oh, see, Sue, that's my kind of weather. Valentine Manny. Apple Care Fruit Punch Spark. Popping Advil. Oh, I hope you feel better, Julie. You poor thing. One in each hand. Oh, that would be the double fisting. Okay, got it. Diet Mountain Dew. Okay. Hi, Angie. Foggy in Ohio. Ugh. Fog, rain, snow, clouds. I hate all of it. I'm a hater. Well, I have a pistachio latte, hot, with some sugar cookie creamer and almond milk whipped up in there. So that's so good. So you'll hear me sipping throughout the morning. And I have it on my coffee warmer so it stays warm because it never fails. I'll forget to drink it during my live and then it'll be cold. So I've got the coffee warmer on. Aw, I'm glad you're getting better, Julie. Yeah, so I buy the pistachio latte syrup on Amazon. It's sugar-free. And then I make it. I mean, I have my little Nespresso machine that I put my little capsule in, and then I have a frother that plugs in, so electric. And then I just put the stuff inside of it and mix it up, and it's nice and frothy. So, what are we doing this morning? I am going to use one color that's releasing on Saturday, one that released last Saturday for sub members, and is releasing this Saturday for everyone. Excuse me. And then a gel that will pair with some of the flakies in the opal color. And I learned this new technique, so I'm going to try it out. I haven't done it except on a swatch yet, so I'm hoping it works. So let's get started. What brand? Oh, it's Skinny Syrups. I think that's the name of it. All right, so let's do, I'm going to use the new formula dip base again because it's thin and I do like my thin consistency. It does dry fast though, so I got to work quick. I've chosen to do Frigid Cold from the Winter Solstice collection. This is the thermal, and even though this looks gray, it is kind of taupish. We had this discussion last week when I had the live for the swatching. It's kind of a taupe-ish, and it goes to a nice light brown. So we're going to use that first. I'm going to pair that with Snowbird from the Winter Solstice collection. That is the tan with the opal flakes. I'm not going to open it yet because I don't want to get anything in it. And then Love Affair is the pink cat eye gel that I'm going to pair with it. So, of course, I did not think what I'm going to do where, but I always like my thumb to be sparkly. So I'm going to put Snowbird on my thumb. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do Frigid Cold on this finger and this finger. I'll use this one for my gel. And then I'll do these two for Snowbird. I think that'll look good. Let's see if that looks good. All right, so, and I will try to field comments. So I apologize if I miss any, but I will try to get them. Oh, it looks like this base is not good. This is at the very end of this base, and it's gotten goopy, but look, see all that? I don't know if you can see that in here. If your base gets contaminated like that, because bad me, smack, I don't use anything to wipe off my brush. That is dip powder that's gotten in here, and it has now at the bottom here gotten bad because, well, that's what happens. You get powder in there and it starts to make it goopy and harden up. Well, not harden up so much, but goopy. So let me go grab another one off the shelf here. And this is why it is so important to wipe your brushes off after every time you touch your nail. So let's see if I can not contaminate this, and I'm going to use a little wiping pad. The problem is I work fast and I forget to wipe off the brush. So here, we're going to stick it here because I'm left-handed. All right. Perfect. Oh, what did I say? I said this one. I almost forgot. I do have my peel base on too, so it may dry really, really fast. So we're going to try to dip it rather quickly here after I get my base on there. I missed some, or dried fast. I just changed these tips out last night, so. All right, so it's even changing right on my finger. Cold, warm. I do love the nudish look. I am a big fan of the one with the opals as well, because it just makes, I guess you could say, a boring-ish nude pop with color. Of course, I missed some on this one too. It's that peel base. Dry so fast with it. The next layer will be fine. But yeah, I think this is going to be underrated. This is so pretty. So if you're kind of on browns, don't be with this. This is so pretty. And it looks way different here on camera and in person than it does in my photos. It's so hard sometimes to photograph some of these colors because the lighting makes them either look the wrong color or drowned out. All right. Yeah, I'm left-handed, yep. I'm going to try to scroll up because I know I missed some comments. There we go. All right. Do as I say, not as I do. Yes, exactly. Because I am the worst person for, you know, when I when I do lives, I try to do it right. And I'll even tell you if I'm not doing it the right way and how to do it, because I'm terrible at following my own directions, mainly because of ADHD. So my thing is get it done and get it done fast before I forget what I was doing or go on to something else. Unfortunately, that is my life. All right. I love this so much. And because I'm going to be in a nice warm house, this mani will most likely be this nice light tan color for most of my use with it. Because I'm not planning on going outside. I'm in hibernation mode. All right. So that was 2 dips. And if you, and look, what did I do? I didn't wipe off my brush once, did I? See? See? That is bad. After telling you to do that and putting a pad here. My gosh. Can the top coat turn out splotchy towards the end of the bottle? It shouldn't. Splotchy usually means you've put too much activator on. Look at that. Look at that ombre look. So pretty. And I am going to do Snowbird first, and then I'll activate those and let them dry while I work on this one. So without peel base, this particular dip base does dry fast. Yes, this is a faster dry peel, not peel base, dip base. Ooh-wee. This one, along with our low odor, dry super fast. Our original formula, which is this, well, this is dry fast, but not the dry fast. The original formula base, that one dries slower. But if you have peel base on, your first layer is always going to dry faster because the peel base makes it do that. I've got this stain on, you can see it on my nail, on my thumb here. Oh, it's way too full. And I missed some. It's from one of the, it might have been black gel that I wore at one time, and it got underneath, and I can't get it. Even though I changed the tip out, I still couldn't get it. It's like sunk underneath my nail or something. Well, luckily it covers it pretty much. I gotta hit that area again, but yeah, Sue, I'm so glad you ordered it because they're all so good. I love them all. And they, in case I didn't say it or in case you didn't know, all of the flakies, all of the opal flakies in that whole collection that come out tomorrow, they're all the same. I used the same flakies so you can see how different they pick up in the different formulas. And it's really cool to see the shifts of them in like the lighter to the darker colors. Like in this one, I was almost gonna do the purple powder with this pink, but the pink opal flakes in this one looked more consistent with this gel than any of them. So that's why I chose this one. Hi, Nicole. The pink pad was, yeah, see, look at that. I still, thank you for calling me out. See, I'm going back. Oh, let me wipe this one off. I'm brushing off over here into my garbage can only because I don't want to get my area all messy. So, all right, let me see if I can concentrate on wiping it off before I put it back in the bottle. See, it's most important now that I've got the powder on my finger than it was on the first layer, but yes. And I think part of it is because I'm trying to dip so fast so that it doesn't dry, in my defense. But yes. All right. And look at this mess. I overfilled it. So I have been filling these colors, the opals, yesterday. I filled 4 of the 6. And at the end of the bottle, there's always a little bit left, wipe, that doesn't fit in a jar all the way. So unlike my son would just put it in a jar and stick the jar on my desk, and then I would have a bunch of partly filled jars that would just sit here. I went back and dumped it into my jar. Well, I over dumped it because that's what happens, and so now I have a big mess and a bunch of wasted powder, which I don't like to do, but yes. All right, wiping off over here. One nice thing about this dip base is that it does dry fast so that you can wipe your nails quickly with your fluffy brush. All right, I do want to close this up, but I also want to, here, let me use my fluffy brush and just put this excess around the rim in the garbage. I know I said the garbage word. I don't like to waste. I guess if I do this again with a full jar like this, I should probably just do the pour over method. So then I just pour it into a container and don't waste any. That would be the ideal thing to do, Tracy, if I had thought of it. All right. Whew, gosh, it's even all over my magnet. Okay. We'll just ignore that mess. Maybe I can put this up here. All right, time for activator. I'm going to use my activator mist spray. I did a nice thin layer, so I will lightly buff these, which is why I'm not doing a layer of clear. However, like I say, always do a layer of clear if you're going to buff or file heavily, or you think you might, so that you don't file off all the pretty flakies or shimmers or glitters. With glitters, for sure, do a layer of clear. I'm just going to be real careful with these. All right, I am missing comments. Let me get some coffee too. These are your new favorite flakes, Brandy. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, Angie. These come out on Saturday. Saturday at noon Central. So the whole set will be available, which is 6 solid thermals and 6 opal flakes. And the opal flakes match the warm color of all of the colors. So we've got purple, we've got a blue, we've got a pink, we've got the nude, we've got a green, and a peach. All right, now I'm gonna do a coat of gel base first on this one. Hi, Vivienne. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And anybody who has joined since the beginning, hello and welcome in. I know I missed some people, and I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to use my regular gel base just because I love the regular gel base. And that cures for 30 seconds, which is probably why I love it so much, because it only has a 30-second cure time on it. And that 60 seconds is just too long. Hi, Amanda. Good morning, Betsy. Hello, Allie. You know, oh yeah, I did set up a text. I was going to say I didn't set up a text, but I did it last night. See, I forget. All right, time for Love Affair. Now this is going to be kind of a few steps here. It's not just going to be painting this on, and this is all gritty. Hold on. It's gritty from powder. Okay. I don't want to get my nail gritty. All right, so Love Affair is this nice pink cat eye. Hopefully you guys can see. I know I've got my finger in the way here. I'm gonna try to do this carefully so I don't get on my skin. Of course, I always get a little bit on my skin. Hang on. Oh, there's powder on there. Guess the powder's dry. Okay, magnet time. My magnet's still got powder on it. Hang on. Roll it off here. So for this, I want to pull these pieces kind of towards the middle. All right, I'm going to cure that, and that's 60 seconds. Now I'm going to take some of this, and make sure this is cleaned off here. Some of this and put it on my color palette, because the next part is going to be with a different brush. Okay, this should be enough. I don't want to waste. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, hi, Abby. Oop. Just erased everybody from the chat. Oh, Donna. It's okay. Yeah, check your notifications, guys, because even if you're subscribed, you only get the notifications if you say so, I believe. I know, we're all learning, right? It's a new thing. All right. Are you ready? So now I'm going to take this brush. And I'm going to get some gel on it. See if I can just, I'll do it this way because it's just easier to see it. And I'm going to just and yes, I do have some on my skin. I knew that would happen. Because, of course, the people that show this in a reel, they do it on a nail that's on a stand, which is much easier than on your actual finger. All right, and now I'm going to set that in the lamp. This is so much fun. I was actually going to do a reel on this. I still might, but I'm actually showing how to do it in real time here. So that's more fun, right? It's better. Hi, Cantina. Oh, Allie, I'm so sorry. Didn't get the YouTube until what? Notified while I was watching. Oh, you mean, you know what? On YouTube, I've noticed that. Sometimes I don't get the notification that I've posted a video for hours later. It's weird. I don't like that. Because sometimes then it's, you know, like it would be too late for a live. All right, now we're going to go over here and I'm going to go like this. It's like I got to find the right look that I'm looking for. Okay, looks good to me. She's like, everyone's probably 10 minutes into the live. Ah. Oh, that's smart, Kim. Yep, phone alarm. Yep. That is super smart. looking for my coffee. It's over to my right. I forgot. Check out this mug. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a delay, so I don't know if it's up there yet. But my daughter got me this mug. She had it made for me for Christmas. Savannah, my oldest. Isn't it beautiful? It's got a little shell on the handle. I absolutely love it. It's heavy. It's handmade. I just love it. It is awesome. All right. Now I'm going to do this part. And again with the magnet. Go. All right, that's good. And one thing I don't like about rolly brushes is that they roll off and then they get dirty. That's why I like the ones that I brought in, the liner brushes, so much, because they're not round, they stay. Because I absolutely hate when I'm doing a mani, and usually I'm working in this small area, just like I am here. I mean, obviously I put the zoom on, but I'm still working in a small area, the width of this paper towel, and I'm working, and then all of a sudden my brush falls on my lap with gel on it. Not only did I just ruin my pants, but then I also have a brush that's contaminated, and if it was the one I was using, then I can't use it, obviously. So yes, I absolutely hate round brushes. I wish everybody just made them with that nice non-rolling feature. All right. So that is my look. I'm going to go ahead and finish that one off at least, because I don't want anything to stick to it. And yes, I could put like some rhinestones or something, but just kind of wanted this design. So I'm not going to do anything else on it. And then I'm going to go through and buff lightly the rest of my nails. That's why I wanted to top this off. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Melissa. All right, let me put my gel away. We clear away everything. I can go ahead and file right here. All right, that is done. Of course, I have a little bit of cleaning up to do. But that's a given. All right, so let me grab a new buffer. Find them, here they are. My favorite buffers. And these, of course, are done. So I pretty much just want to buff them so that they're a little bit more smooth than rough. Of course, we're dealing with powder, so powder's always a little grainy, even if it's a solid, unless it were a gel, then it wouldn't be. Buffer, this is just the little, how do we sell them? In packs of 5. They're smooth buffers. So there's this side, it's very, very fine. And then this side is like, we'll just totally smooth it out, like not leave any dust. kind of, on this side. But they're under smooth buffers on the website. I love them. They are great, especially for me because I tend to not bulk up my dip. If I do, I use a file and this buffer, which is a lot coarser. But I don't really need to use that today because, first of all, I did thin layers with my base. And when you do thin layers, you do thin layers of powder also. So pretty much just make them smooth and maybe shaping them a tad. Looks like when I dip that in, I missed the very tip. So I'm gonna notice that until I take them off. See if I could just maybe make it less noticeable. I don't know. It's okay. I will get through it. Yeah, the pink and brown looks really pretty together, doesn't it? Just wait till we get the top coat on. Because I did take my swatches and I made one of these on my swatch to see how it was going to make, how it was going to do. And so I matched it up to see if this was going to look good because I really wanted to do the pink and brown. And, you know, I should mention, if you're new to us here, welcome. We do, if you have Facebook, we do have a Facebook group, which is just facebook.com/doubledipped, I believe, and it's DOUBLEDIPPD. I believe that's how it is. You're welcome to join. We have all kinds of fun in there. We used to do these lives in there, but then Facebook decided that they were going to start erasing videos after 30 days, and I didn't like that. So here we are, making a go of it here on YouTube, along with a whole bunch of other videos that I've been doing for tutorials, techniques, and different product videos, behind the scenes things. And I just discovered the other day that we can make posts here too. So I do have a giveaway post. That giveaway will end on Sunday. So when you're done here watching this video, make your way to find that post and join that giveaway. Always fun. Somebody from this live will be chosen and announced next week in a live. This last week, my winner is Gail. I did not announce that until just now, so if you're like, oh, I didn't know. GMB, what was her numbers? GMB 7053 is her YouTube. And so she is our winner from last week. She'll be getting a special prize. I'll send that out to her. Most likely tomorrow because, like I said, today I'm not leaving. I refuse to leave the house today. Plus, I'm getting ready for the release, so I have things to do. All right. Those are good. I'm going to take a little bit of alcohol on my wipey and then clean them off real quick. I've got a Band-Aid on because I have a little piece of skin that, oh, I don't need to do that one. A little piece of skin that actually was hanging off and I pulled it. I should never do that. You should never do that either. It's horrible. So I made a hole down the side of my nail. So everything that I touch, especially today, it's been real sensitive. Everything I touch, it hurts. So I put the Band-Aid on. So I thought, well, maybe that way I won't be hurting it. Yeah, I haven't seen Gail in here today. Gail is at home. She's recovering from knee surgery. So she needs some extra thoughts from you guys. She's been having a rough time. So if you can send a few extra words her way, that would be great. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Yes, you can use points. Remember, the points system changed on January 1st. So when you redeem them, underneath the redemption, it'll tell you how you can use them. They're, instead of being where you can just redeem points and put them in their order, there's a spend limit. So definitely check that out and make sure you see what the requirements are. You can also use sub discount code. I am not listing these opals as a set though. I know I did for the thermal collection, and the reason is because we have one listing, and it's just easier for me to just list them individually. You'll be able to just go down the list and pop them right in your cart. Oh, I know I'm missing something here. I need this. So the one listing will be for all, you'll see all the thermals, all the opals right in that listing. And then if you guys are around tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Central, I will be here swatching all the colors. I already swatched the thermals, so I will show them, and I'll have water here so I can show the change, but I'm not going to swatch those just because it would be super long if I swatched all those plus the opals plus the St. Patrick's Day. And then there's a couple other random ones that are also going to be included in the release. And if you don't know about that, I think I've mentioned it, but I will put together a post and an email so that you know what's releasing. Everything will go right in the new release section. And I think I'll clear up the new release section, which I do periodically, and remove things that have already released so that it doesn't get too confusing. And then I can just pop them back in after the release is over with. All right. Oh, hi, Bethany. I am using Frigid Cold and Snowbird along with Love Affair Gel. There is a white, white opal. In the past, we've done a white opal. We've done a few, but there's nothing at the moment in a white opal. I can make a white opal. You'll have to contact me on our website chat, and I can help you there. Yeah, we've done a few different white opals in the past. We've done it with glitter. We've done it with opal flakes. It's just something that we don't keep in stock regularly. And I'm actually using my regular Ultra Shine gel top now. I did the base before. Another one that I love is the regular Ultra Shine. Sadly, it will be disappearing when it's gone. Luckily, it's not going to be gone anytime soon because we have a ton of it. So I thought I got some on that nail. Maybe not. Okay, let's cure that. Give you a shout out. Hello, that one girly 236. Hi, Carrie. Thank you. I think that's Danita, Crazy Quilt Woman, right? Danita? Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you got to see it too. You'd love a white opal? Well, maybe I should make another white opal. I know it'll be with different flakes, so Kat, that's you. I knew it. I knew it from the email, the email address. Maybe that's something I'll need to do, is a white one, huh? How many times do you do opal? And by the way, I love that. How many times do you do opal? I'm not sure what you mean. How many times do I do it? We've had a few in the past, and thank you. I love the nails too. They turned out really good. So this is the hot version. Of course, it's not exactly the same color, and I'll tell you why. It's the same exact powder, but these opal flakes are gonna make this color look different too. And that's the same with all of the opals. Just do a quick opal look here. Like I said, join me tomorrow night and I'm gonna be swatching these. So these are my opals that release on Saturday. And they're all the same opal flakes. There's 2 different kinds that I combined here. And they all will change the color of the base just a little because of all the color. So, but yeah, this looks really good. I gotta clean up, I gotta oil my cuticles because you always gotta do that. I was also thinking about putting the cuticle oils on special. They're already on sale for $5. They're the big pens, so they're 5 milliliters. I was gonna do them for $4 a piece. So if you're in the market for some cuticle oils this weekend too, I'll put those on sale, and grab some while you can. I know there's a few different kinds. The pepper, what is it called? Chocolate peppermint, is it? Chocolate mint? It was the one we came out with at Christmas time. It is so good. It makes me want to eat my fingers. It smells so good. So if you're a minty kind of, and it's not real, you know me, if you know me, I don't like the heavy scents. So I try to do them light enough where I can stand them, because I'll actually get sick to my stomach if a scent is too scenty, if it's too strong. So I try not to. So when I make these, I make them light enough so that it's not overpowering. And that chocolate mint, I forget what it's called exactly, it is so good. So if you're liking the mint and with a hint of chocolate, try it, because I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. An appley cuticle oil. I think I have apple. I have some more cuticle oil coming in. I'll be making more. I have one that I want to try that's really, really nice. I don't want to spoil it yet, and I want to make sure I can do it. So I don't want to say in case it doesn't turn out. But yeah, so I'm going to put them on sale so that we can have room for some more. So grab them while they're on sale if you want them. Chocolate peppermint kiss. Yes, yes, yes. Peppermint chocolate kiss. Yes, that's it. Orange blossom. Okay. Hi, Margaret. I will take that into consideration. I just got a whole bunch of new scents in too. So, and I will tell you, and not that I won't ever do, because I have done like the musky, deep, dark kind of scents. I don't tend to do them a lot because I love fruity, and I also am very I don't know how to say, I don't really like floral per se, like really heavily in floral. So if I do any kind of floral, it would be a light scent, and it might even combine a fruity with a floral. I don't know how that would even be, but like I'm not a lover of lavender or any kind of real flowery scent unless it's light and not like really out there. I don't even know what to say, but it's got to be like a really light scent. Not saying that I wouldn't do a floral, I just wouldn't wear it, which that's fine. It's totally fine. I've made colors that I don't like necessarily, so not that I don't like, just that I don't favor. All right, I just cleaned up a little bit while we were chatting. I need to wash these hands though, but they turned out really cute. I'm really pleasantly surprised. Not pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly happy that they turned out so well. I like the brown and the pink. Plumeria, okay. Lemon buttercream. I'm getting in a lemon cream today, so that's possible. Jasmine, okay. Nothing like the center orange blossoms, okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Yes, my hands are dirty. I know, they're so crusty from all that alcohol. Thanks for joining me, and come back tomorrow night. I will have another live, I'll have a live giveaway tomorrow night. On Fridays, I will actually announce while I'm doing the live. Thursday's a little bit different. You got to come back and see if you won. Gail or GMB 7053. Who's Gail? Gail in our Facebook group. She won today from last week, and I'll be picking out this week's winner, and you will find out next week. So I appreciate you guys staying around, and have a great weekend if I don't see you. Bye.